Hello everyone, in today's video I kind of wanted to focus on the different types of techniques you can use for nail art, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm starting off with some freehand nail art. For this manicure I am doing Phineas and Ferb, so if you've seen the show you know that they stand in their backyard which has a wooden fence, and so for the background of these nails that's what I wanted to do. Right here I am just painting a brown line across my nails for the top of the fence, and the base of my nail is blue because the top portion of my nail will be the sky. So the next step is filling in the rest of the nail under that initial line, which will act as the fence. I know it looks a little rough, but this is definitely a trust the process moment because once that top coat goes on there, it really does smooth out any of this kind of textured look that you get when you're stroking the brush in different directions. So the next thing I wanted to do was give the fence some dimension, so I went ahead and took a darker brown, and with a detail brush I am just painting on lines here and there on my nails to kind of show the gaps in a wooden fence. So the next technique I'm using is a sponging technique. So for this technique I just ripped off a tiny piece of a makeup sponge and then dipped that in some white nail polish, and then I was able to sponge that white nail polish onto that blue portion of my nail, creating clouds in the sky. Using that same sponging technique, I'm going to sponge on some dark green for the grass under the fence. So now for the technique, which if you watch my videos, you know that I use all the time, which is reverse stamping. So for Ferb, I wanted his pants to still be purple, but if you use all black, his pants would have come out black. So I layered the two polishes and then scraped sideways so that only the bottom half of his image would come out purple and then the top half could remain black for the outline. So then I just took some tape to remove anything else off of the stamper that I didn't want to end up on my nail. And then I was able to start filling in the color of Ferb. So of course the first thing I did was go in with his really bright green hair. And as you can see, I'm just taking that detail brush and doing tiny little dotting movements so that I don't pick up any of the outline and drag it around. I found that this is the best technique when doing reverse stamping so you don't pick up your image. And then I went in with white for the whites of his eyes. And then once I did that, I went in with a kind of cream color for his shirt and just did the same technique, just put a little bit on the brush and then kind of just dab a little bit, and then if you put like a bigger glob of polish you can drag it a little bit, and then finally with this light cream color for his skin. And then I put a coat of sticky base coat onto my nail, and then I let that dry for about 30 seconds, and then I was able to go ahead and stamp Ferb onto my nail. And now you can see why I wanted the fence and the sky in the background, because it just looks like he's standing in the backyard just like in the show. Using all the same techniques as before, I'm going to do the same thing with our next character, Perry the Platypus. really enjoy being able to add color into these stamps because the characters just really come to life, and it's always so fun to see the final product. Going in once again with the coat of sticky base coat and letting that get tacky before we go ahead and stamp Mr. Perry the Platypus onto my middle finger. And last but not least, let's work on Phineas. So Phineas wears blue shorts, and so I use the same technique as Ferb, putting black on the top portion and blue on the bottom portion, and then scraping sideways so that the outline remains black, but then his shorts were able to be blue. Alright, so let's do one final round of sticky base coat, letting that dry, and then stamping on Phineas. And last but not least, let's add some top coat onto all the nails. So on my thumb I had this really pretty holographic purple polish because I wanted it to match Ferb. And then you'll see that on my pinky I have a holographic orange because I wanted it to match Phineas. But the top coat really helps to smooth out your design, so if anything looked kind of textured, it won't anymore once you add your top coat. So here's the final product of these Phineas and Ferb nails. I hope you found this video helpful in learning some different painting techniques, and thank you so much for watching.